Yeah, I came from very much a different family from what my kids have. You know, it was abusive, it was broken, it was it was violent. I grew up in New Zealand. It was a single mum. I had an abusive stepfather. It wasn't a. I got swore at and beaten from a very, very early age, and I've always, I think Zaza's been hit, slapped, smacked a dozen times, Juna twice. I swear all the time, and my ex-partner always used to say, Dion, don't swear, and I'm like, I don't really know any different, and it's not so smart, but my kids don't swear. I mean, I think they swear at each other probably, but they don't. And Zaza tries swearing at her mum, and I've told her that you can't do that. She's never sworn at me. I told her, I think she did once, and I told her that I'd wash her mouth out if she did it again. But I would never bring up a child the way I was brought up. I know how not to bring up a child. I don't know how to bring them up, but I know how not to bring them up. They don't come with a instruction book. They really don't. And you look at books. You go to a bookshop and you ask for a book on teenage daughters or something. They're all written by girls. It's like, get the fuck out of here! I don't want to read a book about girls written by girls. It's there's one, Princess Bitchface. I read that back to front, inside out, upside down. It's written by a guy about a dad dealing with his teenage daughter. It's really good, but it's they don't come with a manual. They don't come with instructions, and each one's different. They're all different. You've got to love your kids. You don't have. I mean, they're amazing. You look. I don't understand how anyone could be that. I don't understand how. I look at how I was brought up, and I look at how my mum treated me. I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't do that to a dog. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm hard on the dog because it's a dog, but it's not my kid. It's like I wouldn't do that. It's our job as parents to love our children.
Yeah. And
I don't think loving your kid doesn't mean that you give them everything or that you're soft or that. No, I don't mean soft, but as in you still have to guide them as a parent. You still have to guide them. Yeah. It's really hard not to force those boundaries, but to keep those boundaries, to keep those guidelines, and to keep them consistent. Continuity and consistency is really hard. It's just like really hard.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, the swearing thing. Well, you swear all the time. Why can't I swear? It's because I'm a 6'6", 46-year-old guy. I'm bald and bearded. It doesn't matter, but it does matter. And when I was in Perth the other day, and I was speaking with I was hanging out with this much older couple, and I was really careful not to swear. Really, really careful. Out of a respect thing, because it's. But my general day-to-day life, I don't really think about that. I should, but I don't. Oh, you're constantly working. You just forever,
Yeah, for years.
Every time you pick up a fork, eat with your mouth closed, or don't talk with your mouth full of food, or thank you, and
it's relentless.
It is. It's relentless, and it doesn't give up. And you kind of. But then at the end of the day, you get an 18-year-old kid and a 13-year-old who can hold themselves, and